We sell clothing full-time on the live stream app Whatnot, and I thought this would be a good time to make a video. I get asked what supplies I use every day, equipment for live streaming. Hang tight, I'm gonna go through every single thing I use. A lot of these items will be linked in my Amazon storefront. Do not ever feel like you guys have to purchase through them, but I do appreciate the support if you value this information. A lot of people start out with a cell phone. I'm gonna show you how to take that to the next level. With my experience in film and photography work, I think it's fun sometimes to hook up a DSLR. If you guys are familiar with working with a camera, I'm going to show you my setup for that. You're going to want to order a basic tripod just as a stand for your DSLR. The camera I use specifically is the Sony. Hold on, let me unhook this. They do have newer versions of this. It's a very high quality 4K. Most well known though, the Sony A6. Most important thing to use to make sure your camera can hook up to your computer and to your OBS software is the Cam Link. This is a piece you're definitely going to need to make sure you can stream from your DSLR camera. There are a few different brands. Cam Link is the one that I watched a lot of YouTube videos on and got really familiar with. And then the last part of that hookup, when you buy this Sony camera, it comes with its own battery. So your camera battery never dies while you're streaming. This power adapter that you plug into the wall, also linked to my Amazon store. You can stream from here for hours and it's never gonna run out of battery. I highly suggest getting one of those too. If you guys have seen on your cell phones, you usually gotta keep it plugged in when you're live streaming because it drains power fast, especially with these DSLRs and the quality it's producing. You're definitely going to want to have an adapter to keep it plugged in the whole time so it doesn't die on you. I'm not going to get into OBS software today, but that's what you can use on Whatnot to link up your Cam Link and camera. I will make a video in the future as I get to know more, but I'm still kind of a beginner at OBS, so I don't want to teach on that subject until I am for sure I know enough about it. As you guys can see when I turn this away, that is without a ring light. This is with the ring light. When I started out on Whatnot and making content on TikTok this past year, I just used a $20 one from Target. There are cheaper options, but if you want to go big and fancy, is the bigger ring light called Inkeltech. You can dim it. You can also make it the white light or the warm golden light. It's honestly whatever you prefer, and that's why I like these bigger, fancier ones. They come with more options, and they usually have a lot brighter functions. So just remember, in general, you can get any cheaper ring light, but if you want a bigger, fancier one, I'll suggest a couple in my Amazon store for you that I've used, that I've loved. The tripod that I'm using right now to film this and move around, let me show you that box so I don't have to take this setup down. 6-in-1 tripod. This is what I'm using right now to hold up my phone as I film this. Well, it comes with a power remote if you want to record on the go. You can also hold it if you're doing live thrift with me's and so on. And this will also work to hold your DSLR or your action camera. This is more for somebody who's creating content, but I mean, if you're on the go selling stuff during the live stream too, these are nice. This is a camera stabilizer. So what I'll do is I'll take my cell phone, put it right here, and you can loosen it up in the back. This is a really cheap device that helps it so you don't have, you guys know when there's shaky videos, this will make it so it's stabilized and looks a lot more professional, especially if you're filming YouTube videos. This is a really cheap way to really up your game and the quality, making sure that your film is very stable. And this is how it works. Then you don't have to worry about your hand shaking and it stabilizes it really well. Definitely one of my favorite accessories that's a little bit cheaper to help really up your game in content creation. Microphone wise, the Blue Yeti is the best microphone of all time. By far my favorite. I know there's a lot of other great mics out there. You can buy an adapter to hook it up to your phone. It's not hooked up right now, but I'm telling you, there's a world of difference. You can tell when I'm using it and when I'm not.